Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome to Gradeup. My name is Harshmeet Singh and I welcome you all to this extremely important session in which we will be discussing important questions for you from Polity subject if you are preparing for the IAS 2021 prelims. This is the new series that has been launched by Gradeup recently, as you know, where faculty from all the important subjects come on YouTube live just for you and discuss important questions with you if you are preparing for the UPSC IAS 2021 examination. I am here today with all of you to discuss 10 extremely important questions from Polity. Polity is one of those subjects that every one of you likes to read, I'm very sure, and most of you know the importance of polity. Every single year, you get about 15 questions from polity in the prelims exam. Now, 15 question means 30 marks, 30. 30 marks means close to one third of your cutoff. So, if you get all your polity questions right, your cutoff dream will be very near to being realized. So make sure that you pay attention to polity and make sure that you practice as many questions as possible. Good afternoon to all of you, those who have just joined in. Very happy to see you all. Let's begin the session with question number one. I will be showing you the questions here and you will have to write the answers in the chat. Okay, this is question number one. Which of the following statements are correct about the election of the president? Number one, the nominated members of legislative assemblies of Jammu and Kashmir and Puducherry do not participate in the election of the president. Second, the election of a person as president can be challenged on the grounds that the electoral college was incomplete, that some members were missing, that some members' seats were vacant. Which of these is incorrect? Try to make it a habit to read the question till the very end. Most of the students read just the points and don't read the question till the end. And the problem is, because they don't read the questions till the end, they don't even get to know if they have to tell the incorrect one or they have to tell the correct one. Okay. So make sure that you read the question till the very end and then answer. So you can answer this question. I'll give you some time and then we'll discuss the answer to this question. Okay. Hello Nilima, good afternoon. You can answer this question and then we will be discussing which should be or what should be the correct answer. Got it? Chalo, perfect. So these are the two statements which are given. Statement number one, nominated members of the legislative assemblies of Jammu and Kashmir and Puducherry do not participate in the election of the president. Is this right? This is right. As you know, nominated members will not participate in the president's election. Only elected members participate. So only elected members participate in the president's election. Elected members of parliament, elected members of state assemblies, they participate. Nominated members do not participate. Second, election of president can be challenged on the ground that electoral college was incomplete. This is incorrect. It cannot be challenged on the ground that there was a vacancy in the electoral college. So the correct answer here is B. You have to tell the incorrect one. The answer here is B. Okay. Good job, guys. Moving on. The correct answer here was B. Moving on to question number 2. Consider the following statements about the EVM. Number 1. It makes the process of counting of votes much faster than the ballot system. Second, maximum of 3000 votes can be recorded in one EVM machine. Third, it completely eliminates the possibility of invalid votes. Number 4, it requires electricity for recording of the votes. Again, you have to tell the incorrect one. You have to tell which of these is incorrect. Which of these is incorrect? You can take your time and then answer. Okay, good job. Okay, good job, guys. Okay, so let's see which of these correct. Number one, it makes the voting counting much faster. This is absolutely correct. Obviously, it makes the counting much faster. You don't have to count the papers. Second, it can count a maximum 3000 votes. Nope. It can count a maximum 3840 votes. 3840 is the maximum capacity, 3000 is not. Second, it completely eliminates the possibility of invalid votes. It completely eliminates the possibility of invalid votes, right? You can only tick, you cannot do anything else. Then, it requires electricity. No, it does not require any electricity. That is how it works in the rural areas also. Even if you don't have electricity, it will work. So the correct answer here is 2 and 4 are incorrect. So C is the correct option. 2 and 4, these are the correct options, and that is how you arrive at the correct answer. Okay, so C is the correct answer. Those who said C, good job. Moving on to question number 3 now. The special power of Rajya Sabha to empower the parliament to make laws in respect of any matter of the state list is given in which article of the constitution? Easy question, all of you would have read about this. Which article of the constitution says Rajya Sabha can allow the parliament to make laws on the state list also? Not a difficult question to answer. All of you would have read about this. Article 128, Article 198, Article 223 and Article 249. Again, not a difficult question to answer. Okay, good job, guys. Good job. This is article number 249. Article 249 says Rajya Sabha can empower the parliament to make laws on the state list subject as well. So those who said D, good job. Those who did not say D, you have to improve. Moving on to question number 4 now. Okay. This is question number 4. Departmental headed standing committees were set up to scrutinize the functioning of various committees of the union government assigned to them. In which year were they set up? In which year were the departmental committees set up? 1991, 93, 99, 2000. Now this can be a slightly tricky question if you have not read about this. There are a total of 24 departmental committees. As you know, there were earlier 17, 7 more were added. Each departmental committee has 31 members, 21 from the Lok Sabha and 10 from the Rajya Sabha. The correct answer here is B, 1993. 1993 was the time when they were first set up. 1993 was a time when they were first set up. There are a total of 24 such committees. 17 were added, 17 were first made and then 7 more were added later on. Each of these committees has 31 members. 21 from the Lok Sabha and 10 from the Rajya Sabha. Okay. Question number 5. With reference to the Panchayati Raj Institutions, consider the following statements. Number 1. Part 9 of the Constitution of India provides for setting up of 3 tiers of panchayats. Number 2, reservation of seat for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe is in proportion to the share of population, but for women it is at least 50%. Third, local government is a concurrent list subject in the 7th schedule of the Constitution. Which of these is correct? Okay, you have to tell the correct one. You have to tell the correct one. Okay. Slightly difficult to answer. Let's see if we can answer this. There are 3 statements. Look at them carefully. Okay, Saurabh. There are 3 statements. You have to tell the correct one. Okay, the correct one. Mm-hmm. Okay, good job, guys. Okay, Shrikutan. Let's see. Question number one. Sorry, point number one. Part 9 of the Constitution says that three-tier panchayat should be set up. This is absolutely correct. Second, reservation for SC, ST is in proportion to their population. For women, it is 50%. No, for women, it is one third, not 50%. Okay, so second is incorrect. Okay, Neelima. Then, local government is a concurrent list subject. Is it? Is it a concurrent list subject? No, it is a state list subject. Why? If you remember, panchayat elections are held by the state election commission. It is a state government's responsibility to set up panchayat. So it is a state subject, not a concurrent list subject. And that is why the answer is C. One only is correct. Only the first statement is correct and the other two are incorrect. Okay. Moving on to question number 6 now. Question 6. With reference to Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Maan Dhan Yojana, consider the following statements. Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Maan Dhan Yojana. Number 1. It is a pension scheme for the unorganized workers to ensure them old age protection. Second, it is mandatory scheme for registered unorganized workers. It is the responsibility of state governments to ensure compliance. Which of these is the correct option? Which of these is the correct option? Okay. Read the question carefully and then answer. Okay, Shrikutan. Okay, Saurav. Which of these is true? Okay, which of these is true? Okay, let's see which of these is correct. The first statement is it is for unorganized workers to make sure that they get a old age protection. This is actually correct. This is actually correct. The unorganized workers means those who get cash wages, who don't get employment benefits. It is for them. Second is incorrect. It is not the responsibility of the state government. It is not a mandatory scheme. It is not a mandatory scheme. It is not for the state government. Let me tell you something about the scheme. It is launched by the Ministry of Labor and Employment. Labor and Employment Ministry has launched it with LIC actually. So LIC will be the one who will be taking into account this scheme. So the level is, or the eligibility criteria is, if you are an unorganized worker like street vendor, like home based worker, like landless laborer, and you earn less than 15,000 per month, 1-5. If you have less than 15,000 per month is your salary, and you are in the age group of 18 to 40 years. So you are in 18 to 40 years and less than 15,000 is what you earn, then you can subscribe to this scheme. LIC will run this scheme. Okay. So second statement is incorrect. The first is correct. The answer thus is A. Most of you said B, but don't worry. Please make sure that you learn about this. The answer is A. Okay. I will move on to question number 7 now. Press Council of India is a what? Is it a statutory quasi-judicial body? Is it a constitutional quasi-judicial body? Is it an executive quasi-judicial body? Or is it a non-profit body? Press Council of India. All of you would have read about this. The Press Council of India. What kind of a body is it? It was in the news due to Republic TV. It was in the news due to Republic TV thing. Okay, Srikutan. Okay. Okay, Kushwant. What kind of a body is it? Yes, so it is a statutory executive body. It was made by under the Press Council of India Act in 1978. It is a quasi-judicial body. Why? It can receive complaints against editors, against media organizations. So it can receive complaints, it can give decision, it can actually impose a fine and everything. So it is a quasi-judicial body. Okay. Moving on to question number 8. This is question number 8. The maximum number of members permissible in the State Council of Ministers is what? 15% of legislature, 15% of legislature, 15% of legislative assembly, 10% of legislative assembly, or none of, or not qualified. How many members there can be at max? Not a difficult question to answer at all. Okay, UPSC Motivation has answered. Nice name, man. Good job, guys. Okay, Saurav. Okay, Kushwant. Okay, Srikutan. Good job, guys. So, as you know, the correct answer is B, 15% of the legislative assembly. At the central government level, it is 15% of Lok Sabha members. At the state government level, it is 15% of the state legislative assembly. Okay? It was introduced by 91st Constitution Amendment Act. This limit was not in the original constitution. It was introduced in the 91st Amendment Act. Okay, Kush, got it. Question number 9. With reference to foreign Indian citizen card holder rights. Now, this is not an easy question to answer. Which is correct? First, the person not eligible for appointment in public office or post related to affairs of Indian or state government. Second, he will have the right to opportunity in the matters of public employment. Which of these is correct? Which of these is correct? Read the question carefully and then answer. Okay, Kush. You would have heard this term called OCI. These are actually OCI members. These are actually OCI. OCI is Overseas Citizen of India. Okay, Srikutan. These are OCI, Overseas Citizen of India. Let's look at the answer. Number 1, he shall not be eligible for employment in the government service, etc. This is correct. Overseas Citizen of India is not eligible for employment unless the government changes the rule. But they are not eligible for government jobs. Now, because they are not eligible for government jobs, obviously they will not have equal right to opportunity. See, statement 1 and statement 2, both these statements are opposite to each other. Number 1 statement says that they will not get the opportunity for public employment. Number 2 says they will get equal opportunity. So both of them can never be true. Only one can be true and other cannot be. So first is true, second is not. Answer here is A. A is the correct answer. Okay. I hope you understand this. These are OCI, Overseas Citizen of India. Moving on to 10th and the last question for the day. With reference to a regional council, consider the following statements. Number 1, regional councils are statutory bodies. Second, the purpose of regional council is to promote synergies and coordination between the state, union territories and the central government. Which of these is true? Which of these is true? You also know regional councils by the name of zonal council. So zonal council, regional council are the same things. Regional council or the zonal council are the same things. You all would have read about zonal councils, I'm sure. Okay, Kush. Okay, Shrikutan. You all would have read about the zonal council, regional council. As you know, there's a north zone council, there's a south zone council, east zone, west zone, and central council. These are all statutory bodies. This is correct. These are all statutory bodies. Number two, these are made to promote coordination between the center and the states or the union territory. This is also correct. How? Every zonal council or regional council has the chief ministers of the states plus the home minister of India. Home minister is the head of all the zonal councils. Since home minister is the head of all the zonal councils, this is obviously a body made to coordinate between the states and the center. So second statement also is true. Thus, C is the correct answer, both 1 and 2. Okay. So both 1 and 2 are correct. Okay. This brings me to the end of the quiz. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I would like to remind you, if you are preparing for the IAS 2021 examination, you can join the Gradeup Super subscription, which offers you prelims cum mains course in Hindi medium batch and in English medium batch separately. You can take this batch, which has over 350 live GS classes, over 325 notes and 5000 practice questions, extra classes of Yojana, India Yearbook, Kurukshetra, CSAT, over 30 mock tests of the prelim and over 12 mains at mock tests and essay tests, which are separate. You will get live structured courses, more than 11 of them with one single Gradeup Super subscription. You can enjoy the 2021 IAS course, the EPFO course, the NCRT courses. All of these can be enjoyed in just one single Gradeup Super subscription. These are the faculty members who will be teaching these courses to you. My name is Harshmeet Singh and I teach Polity. We have Abhishek Sir, Kova Sir, Rohan Sir, and all the other teachers who are experts of their own fields, and they will be taking up these subjects for you in this batch. You can either join the 6-month subscription. So in 6 months you can see unlimited classes. This is just for 15,000. 1 year subscription is only for 21,600, and complete 2-year subscription, ideally suited for those preparing for 2022, is only for rupees 27,000 rupees. We also have a lot of free daily classes on the Gradeup app. Just download the Gradeup app and enjoy the 10 a.m. daily quiz, which I take, where we discuss 5 important questions from magazines of current affairs. Daily at 12 p.m. we have an editorial class with our teacher. At 5 p.m. we have a free session for those preparing for EPFO. Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. we have a free mini series. 8 p.m. also we have a free class for those preparing for IAS, and at 9 p.m. we have the daily current affair class. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Download the Gradeup app, practice topic-wise quizzes, and keep attending live classes. I'll see you very, very soon in my class. Till then, bye-bye. Take care, guys.